nothing good happens on a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
We saw it a few weeks ago with A.J. Brown with, what was it, Janky Rondo Twitch stream? Is that what? I can't remember. I think it's the right words. I never know if it's the right order. I think Janky Rondo is the name of the person, but that's where he said, if I'm on your fantasy team, get rid of me. And then that sparked
that's so bad.
Wave of consternation.
Gosh. Yeah, right.
But it was him answering the question that resulted in like an 8-minute explanation where, remember I said, he's so selfless, he's willing to appear selfish to try to get the message across to the team that we got to make the offense better or we have no chance at repeating. So that's one. Here's another. Puka Nacua, who's been in the NFL for 3 years now, and we've interviewed him a couple of times, seems very mild-mannered, fearless. He really is, because he had the Clark Kent glasses when we interviewed him last time. He really is Clark Kent and Superman. Away from the field before this week, the impression he'd created is he's just a very quiet, soft-spoken, mild-mannered guy, and then he'll go out there and, I mean, he's fearless, incredible the way he plays. Welcomes all the contact that goes with it, even when the contact is with the ground. He'll catch the ball and violently hit the ground and injure himself. Now, he appeared on a Twitch stream with two guys I had never previously heard of, and sources close to me tell me I don't want to know anything more about them. But there's two issues that emerged. The first one was the obvious low-hanging fruit as it relates to the game. We're going to delve into that one initially. This is Tua with some gratuitous shots that sound a lot like things that we've been saying about the quality of officials currently in the NFL. Here's what he had to say.
Do you think the refs be bull sometimes?
Oh, 100%. I'm like, they had a... Yes, the refs are the worst because they're just, some of the rules aren't, and like these guys are lawyers and like they want to be on TV too, bro. Like the game, you don't think he's texting his friends in the group chat like, "Yo, you guys just saw me Sunday Night Football." Like that was
no way.
Like that wasn't PI. Like, but I called it. I was like,
seriously, they do that?
I mean, these guys are normal human beings too, bro. Like these guys.
I mean, they do a better job than them.
Dude, am I even joking? Yeah.
Bro, they
do.
kill the game.
They're cheaters, bro. I don't care.
And if you say anything, you get fined.
Yeah, wait.
100%.
I'll pay the fine.
Now, there was an element of it that was tongue-in-cheek. I really don't think that the Sean Hockley text thread with his boyhood pals includes Sean Hockley saying, "Hey, I called pass interference, but it really wasn't."
Did you see that? Did you see my bicep when I said first down?
But I look. It all started with the refs are the worst. Forget about the rest of it. The rest of it can be Laugh Fest 2025. He started with the refs are the worst. And they do fine guys for criticizing the officials. And he's aware. He laughed about the possibility of being fined. Remember, after the playoff game between the Chiefs and the Texans, Joe Mixon got fined for something TJ Houshmandzadeh tweeted.
Right.
They thought Joe Mixon... They misread an article at SI.com. They fined Joe Mixon. And then when they realized they'd screwed up, they fined Joe Mixon for something else. The whole thing was a mess. He ended up not paying any of it. So the NFL is very sensitive about criticism from coaches or players or anyone else connected to a team about the officials. Puka has walked right into it. But it just seemed like a big, dumb, stupid joke that really wasn't as perceptive as he seemed to think. Oh, and by the way, he's going to be counting on these same officials to make calls for him starting tonight against the Seahawks. That's the other side of it. Forget the fine. You've just said the refs are the worst, and you're hoping they throw pass interference against the guy who's dragging you to the ground while you're trying to catch that long throw.
Yeah, well, listen, I am one here the second that the refs are the worst, and they're having the worst year of I've ever seen in the NFL, ever, right? I don't think that's like a crazy thought. I think the whole league thinks that. The whole league. You heard Mike Vrabel just the other day talk about he's frustrated with the consistency of reffing. He's trying. Everybody's trying to say it. Anybody I talk to or text to and the subject comes up, it's like, what is going on in the NFL with the refereeing this year? So it's an issue. And, of course, it's boiled over to the locker room. I definitely don't agree with Puka's take there, right, as far as trying to get on TV with the referees and all that. But at the same time, where you got to be careful there, right, is Puka says it. And those two were like, oh, yeah, seriously? Like, they take it as fact right off the bat. So that just think about how many people are out there watching it, and they just take it as fact. Like, he knows they're doing it because they want to be on TV. They didn't even really realize it was tongue-in-cheek, and he didn't really have a real answer there. But they were ready to be like, are you serious? That's crazy. Oh, my gosh, refs do this just to be on TV. That's why they're messing up the calls. So that's where it's such a, fickle conversation. You got to be careful of what you say to people, and it shows you just how quickly people will buy on to bullcrap or tongue-in-cheek talk like that.
That's an excellent point. It is an illustration of the stuff I constantly am dealing with now. This is the reason the NFL hated gambling. The quote from Roger Goodell in 2012, normal incidents of the game will spark mistrust as it relates to gambling and games being fixed, etc., things that happen all the time. Oh, the fix is in, the fix is in. And look how quick people are, especially from that generation.
Right.
How quick they are to embrace the idea, oh, the fix is in. It's not just they made a mistake. It's, I get to be on TV because I threw that penalty flag. I mean, it is kind of, look, it's kind of ridiculous to think that any official is motivated in throwing a penalty just to get a little airtime during the game. Like, hey, I haven't gotten to go out and turn on the microphone and announce the number and the penalty and, horn in on the action for a little while. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do it now. But you're right. The reception by the two guys who were hosting the live stream, that is so consistent with so much of what I deal with all the time now. And that's the thing the NFL doesn't want to hear. They were right when they said normal incidents of the game will create suspicion and accusations of rigging and point shaving. They were right because it's happening. Because people are looking for anything they can to support their narrative that the officials are corrupt. And we saw it. We saw it play out. Puka's kind of joking, and these guys are running with it as fact.
Yeah. It's the way it is, and of course, yeah. There's a lot of young, impressionable minds out there that they see things and they go, wait, it's there. He said this on TV. He said it in a mic. It's got to be true. And it's like, no, just because they said it on TV or on Instagram doesn't make it true or anything like that. But yeah, it's definitely one of the struggles of the world right now, and also the NFL with dealing in the gambling era here.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.